Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Can everybody see and hear us? So get a thumbs up from the green room. Can you hear us, green room? I hope you can hear us. We are live and in color, full color. How do you like my tan I got today? I kind of went to the Donald Trump tan
we've
spot
got this
today.
White light on us, so we've got tan.
We got tan real quick here. So I kind of like the yellowish tint to my. Somebody might say, well, they're jaundice or something. You know,
Hope not.
Yeah. So hey, man, we got a great show tonight.
We are so excited.
Yeah, this is great. We got adventures ahead coming in. We got Josh and Michelle. They've been we've been fans of theirs for several years now, and they're like the Saturday night live.
Comedy.
The Comedy Zone. They start at 9:00 on Saturday nights, but they're a great couple, great young couple that likes to have a lot of fun. We got them coming on. And then we found out that they were talking a little trash, or actually Josh was, and said, oh, we're real competitive. I think it was talking to Bill and Amanda. And I was like, and then they were on Hanny's live show, The Beach Life, last week. And a lot of the questions that we were going to ask this week, they've already answered them. So I was like, man, what can we do? So we said, well, let's try to take a little bit of a spin on the newlywed game, because they're engaged to get married. They get married in 2022. And let's just spin this around a little bit, and let's put them up against a couple that's been married for a while.
Let's have some fun.
Head to head and have some fun. So, yeah, this is going to be fun to see how Josh and Michelle do against this other couple. And this other couple is a secret couple. They don't know who it is. In fact, before this in the green room, the other couple came in, and Josh and Michelle was nice enough to say, all right, we're going to give them the courtesy, and we're going to let them come in and test, make sure everything's good. And then they went back out, and now they're back in. So we got all three guests in the green room right now. So we're crossing our fingers that everything goes okay. But we're going to bring them in here in a couple minutes. Couple things that happened this weekend. If you haven't seen this, we put a new video out. I'm going to show you this, just a real glimpse.
They were so good.
Oh, they were good. I loved them. But these were some jalapenos wrapped in bacon. They also had cream cheese and Mexican cheese on the inside of it with a little smoky. But, man, those things were really good. And, hey, this is the Fat Show, right? Food and Travel Show. We're going to show you some food along the way, because we like to talk about food. We like to talk about travel and all the ends in between. That was really good this weekend. And cut a video on that, and we put that out. So hopefully you guys, if you hadn't had a chance, check that out. Another big thing today was Kenny Chesney come out, and they're going to have a new flavor. And we're big Kenny Chesney fans. It's
absolutely
No Shoes Nation here. But we love Blue Chair Bay and all the product he puts out. But I think it's between mocha and mango. So I think on their website, you're voting to see which one they will put out. They both sound good to me.
They do sound good.
I wonder if the mocha is kind of like a rum chata or something. I don't know.
But mango sounds really good.
Yeah, the mango sounds great. So, hey, we're going to jump straight into this. It's 7:04, about to hit 7:05. We're going to bring Josh and Michelle in. We're going to play their intro real quick. We always do this. This is our thing. We play a little intro for the guest coming on. So Josh and Michelle has not seen this, but we're going to play this for them. And then after about a minute, they'll be on with us. Hey, how's it going, Josh
Hi,
Michelle?
Hey, really good intro. I like it.
You like that intro, right? How
Yep.
do you like the background? That's what I want to ask.
That's beautiful.
It's such a beautiful
Yeah.
background. I think I paid
Yeah.
$9.99 for that on eBay. I think
Yeah.
I downloaded it for.
Yeah, no, it's a monthly thing. You have to repay for it every
Oh,
month.
I thought it was just one-time fee. I didn't know it was a monthly fee. I better scrap this.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
maybe we'll put some meat on the background or smoke or something. How you guys doing tonight?
Really good.
Good, yeah.
Supporting that Detroit nation there, right?
That's right.
I hear you.
And
Hey,
it's
so
cold, so
I bet it is cold. Yeah, even in the house, right? You got to have that toboggan on to keep everything warm inside.
yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So a lot of people on here know you guys. I mean, you guys have been around for a few years now, and you do the Saturday night live event. You're probably one of the longest ones I think going on, especially on Saturday night. But probably one of the longest channels with travel cruising that's been going on, right?
I mean, there was a handful before us for sure. But yeah, I mean, yeah, because we started in what, 2017?
Yeah.
2017 is when we started.
Oh wow! So it's going 4 years in. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people in here, they're probably from the cruising community, or there may be some other communities. Maybe food in here as well. Give us a little background about Adventures Ahead. What are you guys about? What do you like to do? And then we're going to talk some smack and get it on.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. So Adventures Ahead was all Michelle's idea.
Yeah.
Actually, she said, "Well, I want to do because I have a channel where I just unbox like pop culture things, like pops or like little figures or something like that, because I collect that stuff." But she's like, "Well, I want to have a channel too to keep me occupied or whatever, as an extra hobby." And I remember because she was like, "Oh, I think we should call it Adventures Ahead." And I was like, "Oh, that's a dumb name." That's what I said. I was like, "That's stupid." But then, like, after a while, it grew on me. I'm like, "Yeah, that's actually good, because then we can kind of like do anything with Adventures Ahead. It don't have to be, one type of thing, for the channel."
Yeah, we really liked cruising. Like, we'd been on one cruise and we were like in love with it. And then we knew we really liked gambling.
Yep.
And we liked having like weekend adventures. So.
Yep. And drinks.
Yeah.
So we always tried to, just do it our way too. We never tried to, I don't know. We just always have been us. And that's, I think that's very important.
So tell us what, a lot of people say whatevs. Give everybody, I know you've explained this a lot of times, but what does whatevs really mean?
Okay, so whatevs is just like whatevs, man. I mean, like I kind of put that philosophy into cruising. Like cruising, when we first wanted to cruise, I said this I think the other day. Like, we felt like we had to do a bunch of stuff. Like we had to like put a bunch of stuff, like go down the list, highlight stuff, and blah blah blah. Because that's what a lot of people said back when we were watching YouTube for cruise channels. They said, you should go through there and highlight stuff. And after the first cruise doing that, we're like, that ain't for us. We're going to do it the whatevs way. And then we just kind of use that on our channel, the whatev style, and people were like interested in it and different things. So we definitely do not like a lot of structure on a cruise. So that's what the whatev style is. You just do, you do
whatever. You do whatever you want to do, right?
Yep.
I like that. I wish I could live that way, don't you?
Me too.
Yeah. I wish I'm going to tell my boss man that next time he asks me to do something. Hey, I said, what else? I mean, it's just, ain't you got a plan for what else? Hey, when you're on vacation, though, you want that, though, because a lot of times you go on vacation, you just run, and you get so tired, and you get worn out. So that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So here we go, and you got your scoreboard ready, right?
My pen.
All right. So the next couple coming in, they don't have an intro. They pulled some things off to be here, and we're getting ready to just bam throw them right in here. Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to add them to the stream. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Hey guys. Hey, Al. You're going down, Al.
Hey,
Not about it.
you're gonna eat some of those words, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna eat that word.
We knew the smack talking would start, right?
Yep. And little Jeannie, you're gonna regret the day you're trying to go against me.
I left work early just to bring you down.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you know what? Al took a day off work. I mean, he was supposed to be working, and I asked him behind the scenes, and he was like, "Let me see if I can pull some strings." I was like, "Well, I guess maybe me and Michelle was going to go against you and bring another host in." And then Al's like, "Nah, I got to get off work to do this. I got to take them on."
Listen, we were like, "Is it Al and Jeannie?" But no, Al's working because we talked to Al earlier today.
Right.
See, y'all behind the scenes are trying to figure out who all it was, wasn't you?
I kept off Marco Polo all the way home so you wouldn't see me in the car. I stayed out the chat so you wouldn't figure I was sitting watching on a chat. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so we have Cruising Through Life with Al and Jeannie, big fans, big friends of the Ventures Ahead, and they are the seasoned married couple to take on the upcoming newlyweds in 2022. So this is going to be fun, right? Winner wins an Amazon gift card.
Whoa.
And we'll tell you at the end, if it's a tie, then me and Michelle get to split it. But so I don't know if you were able to get this or not. We may have to change this up on the fly here. Was you able to find a blinder or a mask for one of you?
Yeah.
Al and Jeannie was able to. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Hey, what are y'all doing with that kind of stuff in your house?
Guys,
All right. So this round, I'll kind of explain what we're going to do. The guys will put, and we don't have to do it right now, but here in a second, guys will put on the mask. We're going to ask the ladies the questions. There's 4 questions. They will write down on them. Hopefully they got a magic marker and a piece of paper. For each answer, whatever your answer is. So guys, you're going to be guessing what, when you finally take the mask off, you're going to be guessing what the ladies will say. Okay. So this question's going to be directed towards them, and guys, you're guessing what they will say. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and start, guys. If you want to put your, blinders on, your mask on, whatever you want to call it. And we'll go ahead and go with these first 4 questions. Is that a bra you're wearing, Josh? What are you wearing on your eyes there? What?
This looks like a small bra, Michelle. I told her that already.
Lot ladies.
All right. Looks like Al's covered up there. He looks like the ninja there or something. I don't know what else going on. All right. So, ladies, this first question is going to be for 5 points.
I am not.
5 points. If you can write it down for us, and once you're done, give us a thumbs up, and we'll go to the next question. So the first question is, what?
Hey.
Huh? Oh, you want to ask the ladies?
No, go
and
ahead.
me ask the guys?
No, you go
I thought
right
you
ahead.
could ask the guys.
No, okay.
Or we can alternate.
Okay.
We'll alternate. I'm going to ask the ladies here, and then
Okay.
Michelle ask the next one. What is your favorite drink on a cruise ship? This question is for the ladies. They're going to write down what their favorite drink is on a cruise ship.
Oh.
That's a softball. That's a softball one, and
Well,
it can't be.
Hey,
It can't be all of the above.
No, it's got to be specific.
Yeah, you can't just say alcohol. I mean, it has to be like a specific drink. Looks like Jeannie is done. Are you done, Michelle? Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, question number 2.
All right. What is your most annoying habit?
So this is asking the ladies, what is your most annoying habit that your guys get on to you about?
Again, there's a list here.
This is PG-13. Now don't get Jeannie's answering them real quick. I think Michelle and Josh may be in trouble. I mean, they're answering.
Yeah,
quick.
we are. We're
Yeah,
in
we have a
trouble.
lot of things that annoy each other.
Yeah.
All right, so both of you are good.
All right. This is my favorite question. Go ahead.
All right, this is 15 points. If you were an animal, what would you be? If you were an animal, what would you be?
Jeez, yeah, we might go down in care.
Gosh, take my word for it. You got a chance, buddy.
Oh boy.
See, these are the kinds of questions that once you're married, you hang around at the supper table and you start saying, you know what, if I was an animal, I would love to be an elephant. Or if I was an animal, I'd love to be a rat. I don't know. All right, you both good?
Good.
Both good. All right. So this is worth 20 points. And Michelle's going to ask you this.
What is the best thing that you cook?
So this is asking the ladies, what is the best thing that you cook?
Oh no, dude, I'm screwed. I'm screwed on these.
And remember, we're asking the ladies, so you're going to be guessing what the ladies said their answers were.
Right.
The one right.
Can
All
I
right,
take the
so-
blindfold off?
Guys, you can take the blinders off. Don't look over to the left at the answers yet.
All right.
And as we go back through these, you hold it up, ladies, so everybody can see what your answer is. Okay. All right. Michelle's got the scorecard here, so she's going to be writing. This first one was worth 5 points, and we're going to start with since you're on the top of the screen there, Michelle. What is your favorite drink on a cruise ship?
I said tropical mule.
Michelle, I was supposed to answer. You screwed it up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we got to come up with another.
All right, Michelle, real quick. Michelle, real quick. What is your second favorite drink? And write it down on the sheet of paper.
Okay, I will.
All right, so
Sorry,
we're gonna go to Alan Jeannie while she writes this.
Oh gosh.
All right, Al, we're gonna ask you, and then she's gonna show the sheet of paper up. Okay. What is Jeannie's favorite drink on a cruise ship?
Just give me a couple things. I'm going to say kiss on the lips. Whoops, that wasn't it.
What do you got there?
Oh,
Tequila
God.
Sprite with lime. Oh, so we didn't get a point for that. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
so excited. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say tropical mule too. I don't really know because she drinks everything. Like if it's in front of her, she's drinking it. Alan Jeannie, no, don't you? I'm gonna go with the drink that we normally start the cruise out with. I'm gonna say that she put down pina colada.
All right.
Oh!
Pina colada! Wow. Jam on it! Jam on it! Does that mean Josh gets to jump up and do that dance? All right, so we're going to go to question number 2 here. And we're going to go down this time to Al and Jeannie. And Al, you will answer this first, and then Jeannie, you throw it up. What is Jeannie's most annoying habit?
She really doesn't have very many annoying habits. That's how you stay married, Josh. Just, pay attention, okay? Always bugging me to do stuff, I guess. That's my guess. I don't know how to,
No.
oh, God, yeah.
Overthinking.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
This show's going to kill me. I know it is.
I love that show. I'm sorry.
I can go
All right.
several
Always
different
making
directions
me do
here.
stuff. Whatever.
So,
Al.
what? All right, so we got 0 on that. All right, so Josh, what is Michelle's most annoying habit that she will say?
Oh, I don't know. Her driving angry. I don't know.
Driving angry?
I said saying I'm tired.
Oh, dang it!
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Sorry, guys, that's wrong. All right, so hey, we're going to the third question here. We're going to stay up with Josh and Michelle. Josh, you got to answer this for us. If Michelle got to choose any animal she wanted to be, what would it be?
I'm gonna say a manatee.
Oh my God! Whoa! Yeah!
I'm shook.
I gotta
Wow!
explain
Look at that!
Can I explain it?
It's
Really?
That was 15 points. So now it's 20-0 here.
So,
All right, so cruising through life with Al and Jeannie. Al, you got to answer this here. If she was an animal and picked an animal, what would it be?
I would guess a cat.
A cougar!
That's a cat.
I don't know.
I think so.
That's
an
a
old
feline
cat.
family. I don't know that we can count that, Michelle. I mean,
Is it on purpose?
Al and Jeannie, you're honest people. Do you think that should count or not?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Each
All
right.
right.
All right.
Humanity.
Question number 4.
Whoa.
And this is worth 20 whole points, so we're going to stay with Al and Jeannie. Al, what is the best thing that Jeannie thinks she cooks?
Spaghetti.
Yeah! You redeemed yourself. You have tied it up. You have tied it up. All right. 20 points here, Josh.
What's this? What
Best
you do
thing.
when you get a
Huh?
point?
Yeah.
Thing.
What is the best thing that Michelle's going to say that she cooks?
Man. I don't know, chicken and rice.
No, I said chili.
Oh,
Chili. Oh.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
All right. So after round 1, we have a tie at 20 to
20.
20. All right. So this time the ladies need to put on the blinders, and we're going to ask 4 questions to the guys this time. And make sure the guys have a notebook, pad, and a pen ready, and we're going to jump right straight into it. All right, ladies, you're going to be having to guess what the guys answer on these. So for 5 points, question number 1 to Josh and Al. On road trips, what is the number 1 snack item you must have for the road trip in the car? What is if you got it? If you're like us, you get 4, 5, 6, 10 things, 20 things. What is the number 1 thing you have to have on a road trip? Let me ask you. All right, guys, you ready? Question number 2.
All right. So he's giving me the risque question.
It's ever how you take this question.
All right. Guys, do you like it in the bow, middle, or aft?
Bow, middle, or aft? That's probably a softball question for Josh. All right, you both have that one. All right, so you had a 1 in 3 chance to get that one right. All right, so question number 3. If I could live outside of the USA, anywhere, where would it be? I knew if I said U.S., you all were going to say Florida, and that wouldn't be fair. So this is outside the U.S. It can. Where would it be? You good, Al?
Nope. 1 second.
Okay.
I just remembered that might not qualify. This can.
Al, I'm doodling over here.
I heard you have that issue.
All right, guys. Last question. Michelle's going to ask it for you, and this is worth 20 points. This could be the decider in the next round.
All right. If you were on death row and I only had 1 meal left, what would it be?
And you don't have to get into all like sides and stuff like that. For example, it can just be, I'm just saying, a double Whopper. I mean, it could be a
Just
Whopper.
the main thing.
Whatever the main thing is. if you had one meal on your death row, one last meal before you met the maker, what would it be? Both of you are done?
That was quick.
Oh, wow. Guys are quick. That's what she said. All right. So, ladies, you can take the blinders off, and guys, go back to the first question. All right. We're going to start up with Michelle. On road trips, what is the number one snack item you must have? Or actually, Josh must have.
I'm gonna say jerky.
For you?
No, for you. It's your.
Oh, I thought for us.
Oh, well.
I said M&M's.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
Mike,
a good one.
Mike and Michelle. Thanks, guys.
No, God! No, God!
Oh, sorry. All right. Are you ready, Al and Jeannie?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna say licorice.
Popcorn.
No, God!
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a big Michael Scott fan. Sorry. I know you heard of that. All right. So we're going to question number 2.
I always bring a big bag of popcorn.
You always bring licorice.
All right. Question number 2. I like it in the bow, the middle, or the aft for 10 points. Michelle?
I'm gonna say middle.
Boom!
Boom! Yay! That's worth 10 points. All right. You took a 10-point lead with that answer. All right, Al and Jeannie.
I'm gonna say
Jeannie.
middle.
Middle.
Yay!
All right, we got a tie again here. Good job. Everybody did good on that one. All right. So, question number 3 worth 15 points. Down to the last 2 questions. We're going to go with Al and Jeannie on this one. If I could live outside the USA anywhere, it would be?
I just don't even know. I'm gonna just say Bahamas.
Yeah, I almost put that down, and then I didn't.
Oh, good one.
I
Oh,
started with
St.
St.
Martin,
Thomas,
yeah.
but that's really not out
Yeah.
of the USA, so I put St. Martin because I figured that would count.
Oh.
But doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right.
Did you not know out of the U.S., Josh?
Yeah, I did, but
Oh.
like,
Okay, just.
Nope, John, shut up.
I'm
All
gonna,
right. Adventures ahead. What are you going to say?
I'm gonna say Caribbean.
oh, boom, Caribbean.
How many different states are that? Wait a minute. Wait.
I mean,
Well, I
different
wrote
countries.
Caribbean though. I
The
didn't.
Caribbean can be like 7 different countries. I mean, come on.
She said what I wrote though.
Yeah.
I mean Caribbean. I mean it's not spelled right, but
Sounds like
All right. What do you guys think, Alan Jean? Do you think that's right or wrong? Because you said cat and cougar, and they said Caribbean. What do you think?
yeah.
You give it. All right.
I'm going to give it to him just because I have to live with Jeannie.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's 15 points. So it really comes down to this last question.
What?
So if Josh and Michelle get it right, they win. If they get it wrong and Al and Jeannie get it right, then they've come back and won by 5 points. So it all comes down to this last question. And we're going to start with Al and Jeannie.
Okay.
So if you miss this, you automatically lose the game, and Josh and Michelle win.
All right.
So you want to ask it?
All right. If you were on death row and only had one meal left, what would that be?
Steak and mashed potatoes.
Congratulations, Josh.
Lobster! Oh!
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
All right. Hey, good try. So the future newlyweds who aren't even married yet just beat the couple that's been together 11 years, right?
It's even worse. I got to listen to it for the next 11 years.
Hey,
not
so
nice.
learn something,
mean,
Josh and
gosh.
Michelle. We want to hear your final answer, but Al was trying to say basically, you sometimes give a little bit so that you can stay together longer, right? Is that what you're trying to say, Al and Jeannie? Okay. All right. So what was your final answer, Michelle and Josh?
I think you would say steak.
Boom!
Man. All right. So
Look, it didn't matter that you got that question wrong, suckers.
hey, we definitely had a good time here. Thanks, Al and Jeannie and
That was
Cruising
fun.
Through Life.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for being a good sport and coming on here. We're going to throw you to the green room. You can leave and watch the rest of the show. We're going to let them probably gloat for minutes on this victory and wrap us up. But thank you guys for being
Thank
great
y'all so
sports and coming
much.
on. Okay,
Hey,
thank
thanks.
you.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you.
Man, that was a ton
Well,
Yeah,
of
that
fun.
was a lot of fun.
The future newlyweds beat the 11-year veterans.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
all downhill from now.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just messing. Congratulations. So you will get an Amazon gift card, and I will actually email that to you. So I'll get your email address, and it's going to be electronic, and we'll send it to you.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah, what would you like to say in like your victory speech to your fans or your we got 30 some people in the chat now. What do you want to say? Is there an autograph session coming up or something?
I mean, there was no doubt about it in my mind. We had it won from the beginning with Al and Jeannie as our competitors. And listen, it was a shoe-in. But when Michelle started showing answers before I even answered, I was like, this might be a disaster because of her.
That might have been my fault because I did ask her that, and she just
That's
flipped
my
it up.
fault.
So that was my bad.
Your attention.
You want to say anything, Michelle?
Tons of fun. I didn't know what kind of questions, so good job picking the questions.
Yeah, I thought they were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony came up with all those. Anthony,
Oh, nice.
Thanks, job.
he's the one that came up with the the bow, the middle, and the aft. I mean,
I hope you don't believe that.
he has my shirt that says I like it in the aft. So I mean, he wanted to.
Oh,
I really don't have that shirt. Mine's stress less, cruise more. Yeah, we like that.
That's
shirt.
a good one.
It is a good one. Is that probably your number one seller, or what's your number one seller on? You do Teesprings or
yeah, that's our number one seller.
number one seller? Cool deal.
Yeah, that one does good.
So anything, and we can't thank you guys enough. We'd love to have you back on again. Maybe defend your title to another couple down the road. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, defending champions here of the not the newlywed game. I don't know what you'd really call it.
Yes.
The pre-newlywed game.
Sure.
We'll call it whatever we want to call it.
Sure.
All right. So final saying. You guys want to say anything else? About your channel or anything? Come check you out Saturday nights.
Yeah, go check out our Facebook page if you'd like. We're getting close to 900 people on there.
Yeah.
So go check out our Facebook and, subscribe to our YouTube, whatevs. And
Thanks for having us on.
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Thank you for being here. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we just want to say, too, back when we first had this idea, and I don't mean to get choked up and cry here. I think it's just an onion I belched up is what that is. But Josh and Michelle have been big supporters of ours.
Absolutely.
When we first started talking about this, probably a year ago, when we started up the Luvy's Fat Life, Josh behind the scenes was messages. They both were messages saying, "Hey, I think it's a great idea. I think it's great what you guys are doing. I kind of like it's a little different from what everybody else was doing." So they gave us confidence to do this. So again, we can't thank you guys enough. We'll always be there to support you guys, and can't wait till February of 2022.
Oh my gosh.
And there might be a not whatevs group cruise coming up maybe sometime this year. I don't know, right? If not, it'll be 2022, right?
Sure.
Nothing booked this year. You guys don't have
No.
anything booked the rest of this year, right?
No.
We're the wait and let's see what happens type. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we appreciate it. Thank you again. And
Thank you
I'll reach
again.
out behind in Messenger and get your email addresses, okay?
Thank you guys so
Yeah,
much.
thank
All right.
you.
Thank you very
We
much.
had
Thank
fun.
you.
Bye.
Man, that was fun,
That was
wasn't
a
it?
lot of fun.
Gosh, that was a lot of
We gotta
fun.
do that again.
Hey, we got another fun couple next. We got
Absolutely.
Nana's Hidden Apron with Tom and Brenda getting ready to
Yes,
come on.
we
So
get to hear about all
that
kinds of good
was so
recipes.
much fun to do that. hey, it was a good game. It came down to the last question,
Yeah.
and really close.
We've been together almost 19 years, and I don't know how we would have.
No, because every time we asked ourselves these questions, and we didn't know which, like we were talking about. One of the questions was going to be maybe, what is the last book you've read?
Oh, we do bad.
And I don't know what you've read, and I'm actually reading a book now, other than the big book. And you didn't know what that was.
Clue.
You had no clue. So so that was a lot of fun. Check Adventures Ahead. We put in the description of this YouTube video. We got their Facebook page, and we also have their YouTube channel. So subscribe to their channel, subscribe to their Facebook page, and we are ready for Nana's Hidden Apron, Tom and Brenda to come in next.
Yeah.
So we're going to do their little intro, and then after we do their intro, they'll be live with us. So again, we're going to talk food and crafts with Nana's Hidden Apron next, and we're getting ready to play their intro. And it's not going to be no, gosh, no, or jam on it, right?
Not.
Hey, what's
Here
happening?
we are.
Yeah, I accidentally made a mistake and hit the thing twice on there, so I had to real quick pull you in. Hey, man, that food looks great,
so
and
good.
I love these kebabs as a background. I kind of
Yes.
told them I was going to do that yesterday, but man, the kebabs look really
They
good.
do look good. But
So-
those desserts look really good too.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, I almost stopped at the. It looked like, I don't know, Brenda, you have to tell us, but it looked like a blueberry pie.
Was it blueberry or
Was it
blackberry?
blueberry or blackberry?
It was blackberry.
Blackberry.
good.
Oh man, it looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, some people in here may or may not know you guys, and actually, you have two channels. So, what we're going to do is tonight we're going to talk about Nana's Hidden Apron and Handcrafted by, and then a few weeks from now, I think the 29th maybe, you guys are coming back with your KY Travelers, Cruising Travelers, or Travelers Cruise. Get me right on that.
KY
And talk about your. Yeah, you're going to come back and talk about your cruising channel, but tonight's about your food and craft channel. The people in here watching right now, just give them a little bit of background about your channel and how it came about, and then we're going to talk about some of that great looking food I just saw.
Well, I've always liked cooking, and a lot of my family would say, "Can you cook this? Will you make that?" And we used to have a lot of family gatherings, and I told Tom one day, I said, I want to vlog some of this stuff and just see, what happens. Honestly, that's the only reason I did it. I just wanted to see if anybody liked what I made.
Well, I like it.
Me too.
And evidently, a lot of other people like it too. Look, Tom's like, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, we were looking at that, and I've been especially that. I mean, all your stuff you cook looks great, but I want to do on that smoker, that pizza you did, the keto pizza, and I want to try that. I want to try that on the smoker and see what it tastes like.
Yes.
It looks really good.
Absolutely.
So I was also looking way back, maybe one of the first videos you put out. You were talking about, and I think you're very similar to me, is after you retired, you were talking about how this kind of is a kind of release for you, right? You want to talk about that maybe a little bit more?
Yeah. I actually worked 27 years for our county as a deputy jailer, and it was stress all the time. And we were on a emergency response team, always on call. And so, dealing with that, I was always stressed, always hyped and ready to go. And then when I retired, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? So I started cooking and baking, and I was like, can you believe I was pretty rough. I admit it. I was, I was pretty demanding.
The county we're in, the facility, and we actually both work there. We tell people jokingly, "Wait, where did you meet Brenda at?" I met her in jail. That's because we both worked at the facility.
Which one was the Baylor?
The what?
Which one was the Baylor, and which one was the the one in jail?
Oh no, we were both in jail.
That's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Don't pay him any attention.
But the county the facility we both worked in was pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it wasn't uncommon for there to be 120, 150 inmates and only 3 of us working. So it's very. When she says stressful, she means very stressful. So
yeah. But I thought, I want to try to make this. I want to try to make that. And as I was baking those, I found a calm that I hadn't had for a long time. And that's, I really love doing it. Now, the big cakes and stuff that I make, those are a little bit stressful, but when I get finished with them, I love it.
Yeah, I think what I picked up on when I was watching that, Brenda, was a lot of times, I've said this before to other people, I work a lot of hours during the week, and when I cook or smoke, or you're cooking all night long, or you're running a smoker or cooking an appetizer, that's a stress release for me. I mean, if I'm not eating, I'm cooking. But really, it's a stress release where when I'm doing that, I'm focused on that. I'm not worried about work. I'm not thinking about other things. And it kind of is, like you said, I think you said in your video, it's a calming effect to it.
It does.
And plus it reminds, I think you made a comment that it reminds you of your relatives.
Yeah.
And back in the good times when you was smaller and they were showing you how to, right?
Right. Yeah. My grandmother, my mom, and I've got some of the stuff that my mom used to bake with all the time. And I'll point it out if I'm using it. This was my mom's. Love using it. Don't ask me if you can have it. No. Yeah, because
so you started getting the grandbabies have been pulled in to start learning how to cook yet? Yeah. Are they still licking the bowl?
Yes, she stuck her little finger. I wish I'd got that. Stuck her little finger there and had her a taste of the cake batter. But it was doing really good. I was surprised. She did real good compared to before. But and there's another little one that she's going to start coming and helping us a little bit every now and then. But you know what? There's also another one.
Yeah, we're going to be grandparents again in June. This is going to be
our congratulations.
This one's going to be a boy. So
first grandson.
Yeah, first grandson.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Be spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, daddy's little girl and mama's little boy. So Nanny's going to really get that little boy, right? Hey, so one thing that we were looking up, and I think the people in here, it may be a great opportunity for you guys to try to clarify some things for us. So when I was putting the links in, and we got the links into your YouTube page, which is Nana's Hidden Apron, and then we also got the link into your Handcrafted By, which is Nana's Hidden Apron. Can you explain that a little bit to everybody so maybe they can understand that a little bit more and why there's a difference in those two?
Yeah, sure. When we started up the YouTube page, of course, Nana's Hidden Apron is what I wanted to go with. And we had the Handcrafted By page on Facebook for a long while. We wanted to change the name of it to Nana's Hidden Apron. But when we sent in the request, Facebook denied it. They said it was too close to Nana's Hidden Apron. Which
doesn't make any sense to us, but
I mean, that was what we were wanting to change it to. But the email that they sent us, they said they couldn't switch it. We can always try it again, but that's the reason my Facebook page is Handcrafted By.
Yeah, that's a good thing because somebody had came and asked a question. Dana Stitham here is you have a face script right and by the same title, and you just clarified that for us as
Right.
well. So, and then she also came back and said, "Now I'm hungry again." Now, stay okay. Oh my God! Hey, and that's a great Marla Stewart here. Thank you for joining us, Marla. And I got your gift today, and we may do an unboxing on that. Appreciate that gift that you sent us today, and glad you joined us. But she says that food looks so delicious.
Mhm.
And then we got, let's see on here. Oh yeah, we got our friends Hannah and Lori are saying, "Love Nana's Hidden Apron. I love that food." So of course, here I am typing while we're talking. Thanks for hanging there with us. And I turn around and talk about how good your food looks too. And we got Peg and Art here saying that pie looks delicious.
It does.
There was actually 2 pies on there. So you said one was a blackberry. The
Uh-huh.
other one was
There was a pumpkin pie on there too.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah, and then
And,
the pumpkin pie in the background of that is a strawberry pie. So yeah.
Hey, so one thing we did notice, and I had to make this. I love the toilet paper cake. Was that not cool?
It was. Definitely.
One year for Anthony's birthday, we did the poop emojis for cupcakes for all the kids. And we kind of like, well, I wonder how the parents are going to take this, but they loved it. They thought it was a great idea once we showed it to them. One thing I did notice, and here's our diving friends. This is Kimber and Matt. They're saying, I'm getting hungry now. I said the same thing when I saw this kebab.
You guys sometime.
And then you got a lot of congratulations here on the grandbaby, the grandbaby coming up, and food looks delicious. So also we also noticed that, and maybe you can expand on this a little bit. There's a lot of them are carb friendly or keto friendly recipes you have. I mean, you have other recipes as well, but you mind explaining on that, a little bit of background on that maybe?
A lot of the food that we eat is because of a medical problem I have. It's called diverticulitis. You can't eat seeds, you can't eat nuts, you can't eat, no corn, a lot of stuff you just can't eat. And it seemed like gluten was a big problem for us both, causing some wheezing. So at first we tried the gluten-free stuff. That really didn't help. And I'm hearing an echo. I'm sorry. That didn't really help. So we tried keto, and I can actually do a lot more with that. And it's good food. It's filling. My grandkids can eat it, and I don't have to worry about them having any kind of reaction. And it just it tastes good. It's no additives. It's just good, plain good food.
Yeah,
when you mention keto, they're like, ew, but I don't think they understand fully what it is.
Yeah, and I've always struggled with weight myself, but anytime I do low carb or keto, I feel better. I really do. I mean, I was even talking about last week. I went on it for 2 weeks, went off last week, fell off the wagon. I was talking this weekend like, I got to get back on again. I just don't feel as good. I don't feel like I have as much energy.
2 weeks is rough, though.
That's the great thing about smoking meat and doing what I do. When I cook my stuff, it's usually always all meat, and there's not many carbs in there. So I can say, let me have the jalapeno poppers. Don't get the diet cream cheese. Give me the real cream cheese. Give me the real cheese.
Yes.
Give me the real bacon. I don't need that.
Exactly. And that's what you get to eat. If you're keto, that's what you get to eat. So.
It's all about balance, Mike. It's all about balance.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the scales don't balance the right way for me.
All right, let's change the subject.
So, also, we noticed on there that you had the very last picture. I think was the Toodles cake.
Yes.
Yeah, and we had Anthony loved Mickey Mouse and the Clubhouse. I'm sure you've watched that and heard that a million times now. So. Can you give us a little background on how long it took you to make that cake? Because I bet you it took you a long time to make that.
To make that one?
Yeah.
It took me about 5 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, which isn't bad because the toilet paper one, that took me almost 2 days. And I don't know if you saw any of the stacked ones or not. I've done a lot of the wedding cakes and stuff for my family. Those, because I'm doing it here at my house in the kitchen, I've got one oven. Those can take me 3 to 4, sometimes 5 days.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But I enjoy it.
Hey, I remember looking through your pictures. I'm the kind of the creeper, the voyeur,
Yes.
the stalker of your Facebook pages and stuff. And I remember you posted this a while back too, or maybe Tom did. The older than dirt cake. And
Yeah, I made that for my sister-in-law.
Did you?
Yeah.
So on that one right there, what was on the end? I remember. I think there was a picture of you it cut, but on that one, what was on the inside of that, and what'd you put on the outside to make it look like a grave? I think you put a rose on top of it.
I put a rose on the top, and then on the outside of it, it was just crushed up the outsides of Oreo cookies.
Mm.
Just like you make you crush them up to make dirt pudding kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That's all it was just crushed up cookies. Made a mess, but.
Hey, you got Julia and Mike Hurt. They're friends of ours, and they're cruisers as well. And Mike's family is from Kentucky. Well, Julia's is from there well now too. And she says, I loved her sea foam candy video. Hubs is originally from Kentucky, and I had never had that till I married him.
Yeah.
It's my favorite candy at Christmas time. I saw that video too, looking through it, and I saw that, and I was like, and I think you got quite a few views on that one as well. I'd never heard of that before. For the people in here that have never heard of that, can you kind of tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, well, actually, my grandmother used to make it all the time when we were little, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I've got a big mixer that I use to whip mine with, but when we would go over there, I had 4 sisters, and when we were all there, she would hand us past the bowl around, and we would have to stir those egg whites. And really all it basically is egg whites, and there's sugar. It's a lot of sugar, white corn syrup, and you've got to get it to the right temps, and just work the syrup in with the egg whites. It takes a little while, but it's so good. But
so on that one right there, I can't remember how long do you have to cook that one? Do you cook that one? How long do you have to cook it for?
I think it has to get to the hardball stage on the candy thermometer. And then you slowly start adding it into your egg whites that you've already whipped them up. So
I've never made it. I've kind of stood in the background and watched her make this, and I can tell you it's a very tedious process, and everything has to be just right. And I've watched she knows what temperature the air has to be outside in order to get this to turn out right.
Wow, yeah.
I thought she was joking, but she made it one time and the temperature wasn't right outside and it didn't turn out.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of variables then.
The time she actually made it for the vlog, it was just literally all of the stars aligned, and it turned out great. So.
Yeah.
So Julia came back and said that her husband Mike's family in Kentucky, they call it just divinity.
Yeah, it's divinity candy.
My grandma always called it sea foam. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's so fluffy and stuff. I think all of us that are cruisers know what sea foam looks like.
Oh yeah.
So, other than it being a lighter color, it's just nice and crisp inside. So I guess that's why she called it sea foam.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
Oh my goodness. I love cooking so many things. I tell you, I really enjoy cooking meats on the grill. Now that I enjoy. But I think most of all, it's just the desserts that I make in general, whether it's for family or us. I love to take, I call them real recipes, and flip them into keto. And that's what I've been working with lately. I'm taking real stuff and flipping it into keto.
Wow.
Cool deal. So people still need to guess what's in my cup. My cup's about empty, Michelle. I mean, we still got a couple more minutes here, but mine's about empty. You can tell yours doesn't have alcohol in it because you haven't been drinking it tonight. I'm in trouble now. All right. Tom's like, oh, I wouldn't have said that. Why'd you say that? Man, you learned after 17 years of marriage, you should know better.
I said, ooh.
Maybe we got a lot of creators that dropped in here, and some of them may watch us afterwards. So some of this may go more towards Tom, because you said Tom does a lot of the camera type or videoing and stuff like that, or maybe he's taught you how to set it up. I don't know. So what do you vlog with? And then after you tell us what you vlog with, what do you use as far as your editing software?
While she reaches for what she's getting ready to grab, I'll go ahead and tell you that I use Power Director as the editing software. The main reason for that is the first laptop that we got, it had Power Director 10 already installed on it. So that's what I learned how to use on. And I've since upgraded it. We use Power Director 14 on her laptop and 18 on mine right now. So, but as far as what she vlogs with, she's got a it's a Canon SX740 HS.
Okay.
This is what I love about it.
I managed to find her a flip lens camera.
Is that the G7X? What'd you say it was called again?
It's the Canon SX740.
Okay.
Now, before I was using a Samsung.
Before that, she was using a Samsung EKG C100.
Yeah.
It's the Galaxy tablet phone camera, basically what it is.
Right. And I couldn't tell. I guess I did all right with it, but, I was just holding it up there and blogging away, hoping I had things centered out good. But I did all right with it. I like this a lot better.
Yeah, we got her a camera where it has the screen where she can see it, the selfie screen. That's what I call it. But
so we were got a couple minutes here, but when I was cruising through your channel, and I kind of told you guys this, I was cruising through the channels, looking at all this food, and then I remember it's handcrafted by too, so it's crafts as well as food. Mostly, you would probably say 75-80% of it's food, and the other 25% crafts. Or have I got that?
I think so.
About right? Is that about right? Maybe.
I think so. I do most of the crafting around Christmas time. Honestly, I don't know why.
I do most of my eating around any time of the year. So one thing I noticed, you had a video on there that kind of went viral. It's got like 26,000 hits on it. Can you tell us a little bit about that video? And guys, definitely need to check out their channel, sub to their channel, go on YouTube. We got the links provided in here, and it's been popping up ever so often. But definitely want to give them some watch time. And you guys are really close to 1,000. I think you got in the 700s, right? You're getting close to 800. So let's make a mad push. If anybody's in here, let's go sub to their channel. Let's get them to 1,000. I know Q's Cruisers hit 1,000 today. Congratulations on that. There's a lot of people that's been under 1,000 that's getting really close to 1,000. I noticed today that Tony with LLL Lolita Loca has actually created a creators type corner for those that are less than 1,000 subs, which to me is awesome that he did that.
Absolutely.
Cruising community and travel community needed that a long time ago. And I'm glad he stepped up and he did that. So, again, check out those people as well, but, go back and tell us about that one. It's got over 26,000 views. I mean, how did that thing start out? And then just did it explode, or how did people start finding it?
It's a sock gnome. A gnome that's made with sock and rice.
Yeah. The stuffing is
Dollar Tree
rice from the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree
is what
stuff.
it is. So
yeah, I wanted to see if I could do it with everything Dollar Tree, and it was. And they have, if you look at them, it's got a little personality to it. I made a lot of them that were snow people, snowmen, snow women. I made a couple that looked like motorcycle riders. Just a lot of people were requesting that kind of stuff. Who ride motorcycle too, so a lot of people were asking for stuff like that. And
I think it was just the posting, the timing of posting that vlog on the YouTube channel was just right, because there was a lot of people searching for Dollar Tree crafts. There was a lot of people searching for Christmas crafts, and we just kind of put it on there at just the right time. And I guess I mentioned the right tags, and it went through the roof. I mean, it started off slow, but once it got to 1,000 views, it was like 1,100 views, 1,500 views, and it kept going and going and going. So,
and it's pretty informative for anybody that wants to make it. I mean, I tell everything I'm doing, step by step, which I try to do with everything that I do.
That's what I love about your channel
Absolutely.
because you're kind of like how I like to vlog, and there's nothing wrong with this. There's some vloggers out there that, it's more of their personalities, and it's you're kind of seeing them as a family, and I love that too. But like when I do cooking, and I notice you do this as well, I kind of tell step by step how you do it, what's the ingredients you need to do it, tips along the way to make things easier. And you guys you vlog the same way, because I kind of use YouTube as like the it's kind of like the old library. I mean, if I need to, I Google something or I look it on YouTube, and I don't know how much money I've saved on little things like how to take the shaft off a lawnmower or do this certain thing instead of taking it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll YouTube it and figure out how to do it, and next thing I know, I've saved $300, $400, $500.
Absolutely.
Yeah. He did that same thing to change some spark plugs.
Absolutely.
yeah.
But yeah.
So the other one that you had, I saw that had about 1,700 views. You remember what it was off the top of your head?
It was
crafting as well, I believe, wasn't it?
It was on Christmas gnome videos.
That was a no.
Yeah.
That I was just talking about.
You had the big one that went like through the roof, and then there was another gnome that has.
Well, just recently, the one with the beard and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was another gnome, I think.
There's another gnome that had other.
Yeah, and then I just a lot of crafting stuff. Took some of the plastic candy canes that you buy at the Dollar Tree, wrapped them with a different kind of ribbon, and they turn. That one has a few on it as well. But a lot of it is the crafting, and I enjoy that too. Yeah,
that's the great thing about your channel, because I mean, Nana's Hidden Apron, you're getting to talk about food 75-80% of the time, and then crafting. That's kind of like us. We have a lot of food, either cooking or appetizers, smoking meat, food reviews. Actually, the restaurant reviews for us have done really well.
Yes.
And I had somebody just send me something on Paula Dean's restaurant last night of, hey, I like that video, and I didn't like their breakfast when I ate there, and I'm glad it wasn't out of this world, so I'm not going to go at supper time. They were kind of bad-mouthing it, but they said, I appreciate you putting that out there, so now I don't go and spend that money myself. Food is a big deal. A lot of people, and a lot of people say you should have a channel for this and a channel for that. On your Nana's Hidden Apron, you got 2 items. You do have your travel, your cruising channel that we're going to talk about in a couple of weeks. As well. But yeah, I think you guys got a great channel. I like both of them. And I think, Tom, you said it right. I think a lot of creators, and people don't realize this, a lot of how well you do is based off timing.
Yeah.
We put a video out last Friday night on a shorts. We were trying these shorts videos. We put a video out on Friday night from 5 years ago visiting Disney. And on that video, it was like just 1 minute of the castle lighting up. 24 hours later, about 22 hours later, maybe 21 hours later, it only had 50 views. And then in the next 3 hours, it went from 50 to 1,500.
Yeah.
In 3 hours.
And don't you get so excited when it does that, though?
It does. You're like, what's happening? Is this really right? We went to hang up next morning. It was 1,800, almost 1,900. Yeah. And I was like, man, this thing's going to keep going. This is great. And then it hasn't done anything since. So it's a lot of it's timing, and if it's in another country and what time it is in that country when they come on and look at it. Mm-hmm. If you're putting out crafting stuff, if you're putting it out in October and November prior to people actually doing it closer to Christmas, I mean, timing means a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of times I think maybe I talk too much during, maybe I talk.
No.
I'm always saying, just be quiet, Brenda. Just be quiet.
No. That's how we learn.
Yep, exactly. So
stuff he cuts out that I just ramble on about, though.
Hey, well, we've already over an hour now. We're actually into Blaine's time slot here.
Sorry, Blaine.
No, yeah, sorry, Blaine. Blaine's, I'm sure, got 100 people in his chat. But hey, we want to thank you guys so much. We love your channel. We love what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Please continue the content. We thank you guys for being moderators, helping out in the chat room. And we can't wait for 3 more weeks, and we get to talk to you guys about
Absolutely.
about your cruising channel too.
Yes.
So,
Speaking of thanks, when we first started this channel, our very first subscriber was a guy that y'all might know. He lives in the Carolinas. His name's Mike Lovelace.
was I really?
Yes.
You were the very
You're my
first
first
subscriber
subscriber.
to Nana City.
I did not know that.
Yes, sir, you were. Thank you
Wow.
very much, because you literally have been there for us on this channel since day one.
Every
Well,
time.
that's awesome. I kind of got cold chills on that. I might get teared up here now.
Oh.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. We really enjoyed it, and thank you for what you do for our channel and our community. And keep the content coming. We love the food videos, love the craft videos, and we love your travel videos, which we're going to get to talk about in 3 or 4 weeks here. You guys have a great night. Take care, and God bless you.
Thanks,
Thank
you all.
Thank you. God bless.
Thank you.
Wow, what an awesome night! So much fun tonight. Now we
Yes.
could have went another half hour
Yeah,
here.
we
I mean,
could have.
we had a great time with Alan Genie with Cruising Through Life with Alan Genie, and we also had a great time with Josh and Michelle Ventures Ahead, and then we had Nana's Hidden Apron with Brenda and Tom. We just had a great
You're
time
so
tonight.
sweet.
They are sweet, and she can
And
flat
their
out cook.
food, my goodness.
Yes, it make you want to slap your mama. I'm not going to slap your mama. You'd slap me in a
No.
heartbeat. All right, so we're going to head out tonight. Hey, be the light in this world. It's a dark world. It's tough times out there. I don't want to beat that up. One thing tonight, I did have Kraken. So I had Kraken and Coke, which is something new to me. What'd you have, Michelle?
Diet Coke. Sorry.
So I did have some Kraken and Coke, and it was just a double shot in there. So it wasn't nothing major in there, but
I'm boring. I'm sorry.
no, well, we got to get up early in the next morning. But again, thank you guys for coming in with us. Hope you have a great week. Hope to see you next week. And next week, we got Boston Hills Barbecue coming in and Beach Please. That's going to be fun. We got, Beach Please. And we got
Mike and Betsy are fun.
Yeah, Mike and Betsy are real fun. And then we got Phil Morgan from Boston Hills Barbecue coming in and talk about his Shirley Fabrication Smoker. So it's going to be a great time next week. You guys have a great one. Be the light. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.